Hi, Patrice here. Good morning to you. This is a song we used to sing when I was I had to have been 3 years old. I still remember that song in the mornings, when pre-kindergarten, pre-K or whatever. We would say, good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright smiling faces, and this is the way we start our new day. I used to sing that to my kids sometimes too, and then I would ask them if they wanted to hear a scary version of it, and all I would do is just like change the last note to like a minor chord or key, and like so I would say, and this is the way to start our new day. And everybody, so I'm very happy that I feel more like myself now. The last several days, I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jesus. Because I have been feeling like that song, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Oh my God. I have been feeling so like I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to lose it. And I think it had to do with me feeling pulled in many different directions, as that's my life. Like, that's the way it is, you know? But feeling pulled in many different directions, and then being afraid of upsetting people, because I've done this like thinking process concerning like I had the anxiety attack because I did not want to do something with every fiber of my being. I did not want to do it, but I didn't want to inconvenience anyone else. So against my own self, I went on and did it, and I ended up, the end result was that I had a panic attack. And because it was a lot more than just, oh, I don't want to do this. It was a lot more than that for me. And it's like I knew this on some level, and on another I didn't know it was that serious. I would hope that, I mean, it's a moot point, but I would hope that if I could go back in time, that I would have just inconvenienced people and not did it, you know. But it's like I disregarded myself and my own feelings and wishes and all that to make others happy. Yet again, that whole people-pleasing, codependent thing, right? So I'm really looking at that, and lately I have been not doing things that I just didn't want to do, and or not just not doing it. And I'm still here. The sky is still intact, and nobody that I know of anyway is angry with me, and or anything. So it's fine. I have to respect my own feelings. I have to I feel like with regards to this whole inner child thing, I feel like my inner child leapt for joy when I said, you know what? I am uncomfortable with the whole situation with my mother. I'm going to break away from her. I'm going to back up. I don't know if it's for a time. I don't know if it's forever. I have no idea. But right now, I'm going to back up. And I did. And I feel like that part of me, that inner child that did not and still does not totally trust me, the adult me, was like, yes, finally, you're going to take care of us now. Like, finally, And so I did that, but then I still had these moments where, it's like, okay, something is presented to me, and not even always as an option. It's just, oh, this is what's going to happen. And my insides are like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to, whatever. And sometimes I'll be like, well, no, I'm not going to do it. And I don't. And that's good. I'll still feel bad. And I have these voices. Oh, you're selfish. You're rude. You're mean. All these things that I'm not is conditioning, from my mother. And then sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll do it and feel absolutely awful. Everybody else will be happy, but I'll feel awful. And I'll feel, I don't even honestly, well, no, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I'll feel resentful, but otherwise I'll just feel bad because I did not want to do it, and I'm talking benign things. I'm not talking about like illegal or, nothing like that, but just think maybe like I don't want to go, to this event, I don't want to go. I just don't want to go, and so, it's like, it's not necessarily, like I said, some big deal type of thing, but yeah, I'm really paying closer attention to that because and lately, because there's been a couple things that have come up or that are coming up that I've been invited to, and I'm realizing that some situations with certain people, certain parts of my family, and I'm like talking all sides, like in-laws and my own family, and all certain sides, and because I got my my mother's side, my father's side, and then my mom's just so many different sides, and then my husband's mother and father's side and everything too. And some of them, frankly, like, they're stressful, like very stressful for me, more than I was willing to pay attention to and look at and admit. Just the thought of going to be in some of their presence is like, ooh, it's like I have to be prepared for a possible fight, and who wants to go to something like that? Like, I'm thinking about it from the outside looking in now, because that's what I have to do, because I'll tell myself that I'm mean, selfish, rude, all that. But the reality is, if you are going to go to a family event, let's say, and you're up against the possibility of somebody like they're going to call you ugly, possibly they're going to call you fat, they're going to call your children ugly. They might call your children fat too. I don't have no fat children, but you'd be surprised what people say. But and they're gonna, get on you about somebody else's behavior because you should talk to them and set them straight. And for some reason, it's your responsibility to do that. But all these kinds of things, if you're gonna go, like, who wants to go to something like that? Who wants to go to be with people that are so, like, oblivious to like their words and the impact of them, and all that? And so I'm like, nah, it's no wonder you don't. That makes complete sense, like, so I'm looking at all those things, and just backing up from what I don't want to be a part of and what I don't want to do, even if it's not like if it's a family event and it's not that, it's just, perhaps I don't want to go. What if I want to just sit home and look at the wall? I should be able to do that. And I'm thinking that because I have said those exact words to other people, like, you don't have to have a reason to not want to be a part of something that you're invited to. You don't have to go to everything that you're invited to. That's ridiculous. You know, to think, oh, just because they invited me, I have to go. And just because, you know, they miss me or whatever. Because frankly, there are family members who go past our house to go to New York and back, like up and down, and they don't bother to come by and see us. If they wanted to see us, they would come and see us. So if it's that serious, you know, it don't have to be that, you know, because you have your event, then I have to come, you know, kind of thing. Like, you could come and see me too, you know. It goes both ways. So I'm thinking about these things now, and I'm like, hold up, you know, like, I'm like willing to run myself ragged, and I've done it too often, you know. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. But it feels, I still have a part of me who I don't want to be mean, you know, and all that. But again, like, it's not mean. So yes, cognitive dissonance is what I'm dealing with, where you have these warring, opposing, you know, thoughts and feelings about different things. And it's like, I can think myself in every direction of something. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with these days. And I'm leaning more towards taking care of myself and taking care of my own needs and wishes and desires regarding whatever it is. And I was thinking about a moment. We've been sharing this one vehicle for a little bit now, and so I'm not even able to go to some things, and I'm just like, whatever. We want to go to anything anyway these days. But I was thinking about a moment came to me with my it sounds so funny to call him my pastor. He's my dad, Russ. So my dad, I was at an event at this church, and we were all at this event, and we weren't like leading the event or anything, but we were all there. And I remember the worship was going on, and I wasn't a part of it, and I loved it. I don't want to sing. I don't want to sing. I realized, like, if I go to something, I want to just sit. Like, okay, so at this event, I was kneeling on the floor, and just kneeling on the floor, or sitting on the floor some kind of way, and I was just like, just basking, and I was just there, and you know, all this worship and dancing and all this stuff was just happening all around me, and I was just there, and I was worshiping and all. And I remember all of a sudden I felt hands on my face, cupped my face, and I opened my eyes, and it was Russ. And I just smiled at him, and he kissed me and everything. And then he went on, and, you know, wherever he was. And it was just, I don't know why I remembered that moment. Maybe that's what God is telling me why I don't want to sing right now. Because I want that. I want to just be able to just bask and be. I don't want to sing. I don't want to, because when I'm the singing is it's good, and it's I enjoy it, but I'm not able to do that, you know, what I described. I'm not able to do that because I'm half of the time I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, this is a revelation that came in the moment, in part. So anyway, in other news, I am having a ball with cooking and making all this stuff. I went and got me some raw goat's milk out of state because it's illegal to sell that here in Jersey. So I went and got me and my other dad, Gary, some milk. And I am in the parking lot at BJ's now, waiting for them to open. I'm going to go in there and get some frozen organic strawberries. I'm going to get the big bag because the fresh, my sons will eat it all up, or I'll be like, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. And I'll take forever to get to it, and it'll be about to go bad. And I'm like, oh, touch it, eat it, like, you know. But And then I'm scrambling to use it. And I was like, why don't I just get the big bag of frozen organic strawberries. So I'm going to make some, with the goat's milk, I'm going to make some strawberry ice cream for the family. And then I'm going to also make, I used to love growing up, I will not touch this stuff today. You can't pay me. The Nesquik. I'm not into chocolate. I don't like chocolate. I'm not a real girl in that way. But the Nesquik strawberry milk, I used to love strawberry milk. That was the only way you could get me to drink any sort of milk. And so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go get me some strawberries, and I'm gonna make my own strawberry syrup, and that people can, you know, pour into some milk and have some fresh raw goat's milk with that. So I'm like, yay! And I'm like fermenting all these foods, and oh my gosh, I know that's helping me like hormonally and all too. I feel so balanced and like Patrice. So maybe I'll do a video with the fermenting food stuff and all at some point. I don't know, but it won't be a part of this series because, you know, or maybe it will, maybe, because that's, for me right now, that stuff is self-care. That is, yeah, it's self-care. Goodness, yeah, it is. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video because the store is open and I'm about to go in that joker. So thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging in there with me, and hit like and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell if you want to be updated when I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.